Hello, I'm Adrian Cormican from Hallcroft. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to show you today how I quickly assess property development deals. So, yesterday I received this into my inbox, which is a consented residential development opportunity to create 8 3-bedroom family homes in Ilford, which is in Essex. And as you can see here, it's a main road to the front here, and it's got vehicle access into a number of properties. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And along with the visuals, and this is obviously a CGI, looks really quite nice. Along with the visuals, you've got a host of information about the project. Now, what we do is we have a Claude deal assessor that helps us. I've loaded a load of content in here to help me with it. And for the purposes of speed and to expedite this today, I've already run the Woodford Bridge Road assessment through this, so you wouldn't have to sit here and watch as I did it. But what it has produced is 6-page product here, giving me 6 pages, giving me all sorts of information which I can work through. Again, for the purposes of this today, I'm going to speed through to the full cost schedule. So what this has done in the background, it's gone out to the market, it's looked at Rightmove, it's looked at any kind of comparison site for GDVs, end values, and it's come up with an understanding of a central case. So it's given us a £5.5 million GDV. It's also assessed other costs, and of course these all need to be checked, don't get me wrong, but these need to be checked and then input with your due diligence. And as you can see down here, some of the sources: Landstack, BCIS, Rightmove, Land Registry, Redbridge Council. Some of these we've got subscriptions to, so they're connected to our large language model, which is our choice is Claude. So what I do with this, I take the numbers and I produce my own appraisal. And once again, just to keep matters nice and swift, I have an appraisal tool which will be very useful and speeds up all sorts of things. So from getting a completed appraisal like this with all your numbers input, with all your key metrics, and calculating interest in the current market, we have an appraisal tool which is simply inputting numbers. You can choose between I already have a purchase price or calculate what I should pay for the land. In this instance, I'm going to choose that because I don't know what I want to pay for the land. I've got a target profit of 20, 22.5 or 25%. Let's go with 20. And then as you can see here, I've taken the numbers from my reports and I've input them here across the form. That form gets submitted, and within 15 minutes, you will have an appraisal that looks like this with all the numbers input. And very importantly, you will see here, it's giving me a land cost. This land cost is calculated on the numbers that I have input. So I input and requested a return on cost of 20%. It has given me that. It's input that number along with all the other numbers I've input, and it's told me that it's worth in the order of £750,000. Now, for a site like this, I have no idea whether I'm on the money, close, a million miles away. But as you can see there, it's a cleared site. I'd want to do some understanding as to what was on the site previously for contamination, etc. But you can see there in a few minutes, very quickly, I've got a land value. I've been given a full detailed report that in the event that my number of 750 or so is in the right ballpark, I'm guessing it won't be, but hey ho, let's move forward and assume it will be. I'll be in the game and conversations will commence. Then I can move on to my further due diligence. If you're interested in further details like this, please get in touch. We've got an AI appraisal assessor, which I've taken you through there. Happy to share that link. I also have a school option where you can join my free community online, and I'll also have the details and the link below on that. Thanks very much for joining me.